Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has warned his country could be heading back to the dark ages. In the last year alone, Mr. Khan has been removed from office, faced an assassination attempt, arrested by the military and handed dozens of corruption charges. That's all while violent clashes continue between the police and his supporters. Well, Imran Khan joins me now live on the programme. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Kathy.
Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. You face, I think, more than 100 criminal cases and charges, including treason, corruption and murder. Do you fear being arrested again imminently?
Well, Kathy, there are 170 cases so far, and I'm heading towards my first double century. And these are in the last few months, because at the age of 70, I never had one criminal case, and in just a few months, I've 170. And the objective is to put me in jail, because you see, this is the election year, and my party is by far, right now, the biggest party, the most popular party in the country. According to all opinion polls, in the by-elections, we won 30 out of 37 by-elections. So the establishment has decided that whatever happens, I should not be coming back into power, because they were the ones who removed me 14 months back. And so all this is going on really to ensure that I'm disqualified or in prison, so my party loses the election.
Well, whatever happens, if you are thrown in jail, if the worst happens, will you and your party continue to run for those elections?
Well, I'm almost certainly going to go to jail. I mean, I'm mentally prepared, because, 170 cases and they're increasing by the day. So all they have to do is cancel bail in one of the cases. And then, of course, they've got military courts now. And military courts, because in the civilian courts, the cases are so bogus that none of them I get bails. But in the military courts, for sure, they'll put me in jail. So mentally, I'm all prepared for going into jail. But yes, definitely the party will fight contest elections.
And when you say mentally you're prepared for jail, I mean, do you fear it? Do you worry how you'll get on in jail? When you say you're mentally prepared, how are you doing that?
Well, look, I've had one look. So to the listeners, when I was removed 14 months ago, it was expected that the party would just fizzle away, because the establishment is all powerful in Pakistan. But the reverse happened. The next day, when I was removed, there were hundreds and thousands of people for the first time in our history who came out in the streets protesting that this was what had happened, was a conspiracy. And since then, the party's popularity has just gone up, despite all the oppression that has taken place to dismantle the party. And so why do I feel right now I will be put in jail? Because I had one assassination attempt, because when the party was still growing, that's when they tried to remove me physically. Then on the 18th of March, there was a second assassination attempt on me, which I was very lucky to get away with. So I feel that they are determined that whatever happens, those who removed me do not want to see me back in power.
Do you worry?
And therefore, Yes.
Apologies. I was just going to ask you, do you worry that you might not live to see the elections at this rate?
Look, I'm, someone who's quite fatalistic about this thing. I believe that, when your time comes to go, and it's in God's hands, and, nothing can stop it. In fact, the two times I escaped death, the only reason, there's no logical way I should have escaped it. It was, in my opinion, the will of God. So in a sense, whenever the time comes, we have to go. But jail is a certainty. And jail is a certainty because they feel that if I'm inside and not campaigning, then my party will not win elections. Although 10,000 of my workers are in jail as I speak. My entire senior leadership is in jail or hiding. And the ones they can only come out, I'm talking about the leaders, if they renounce being part of my party. So they're actually trying to dismantle the party. But the vote bank is according to all opinion poll surveys is stronger than ever.